All right, Pleb Squad, what up? Now, a lot of these content creators have footage to share on Battlefield 6, right? Sadly, my invitation for the review event got lost in the mail, so I do not have footage to share on Battlefield 6 right now. So I was thinking, what kind of video can I make that might stand out a bit? And there's something that I have not seen a lot of people talk about, like maybe a few. And I'm kind of surprised by it. Because when I say the Phantom Project, that sounds like music to any Battlefield veterans' ears, right? This Phantom Project edition, or the Phantom edition, sorry, that you can pre-order right now, could that be a hint at a new Phantom Project returning in Battlefield 6? All right, I literally just found out about an hour ago that the Phantom Project was actually also in 2042, ? I haven't played 2042 a lot, personally. I think maybe the last time that I played it was 2 or 3 years ago, actually. So if you have played 2042 a lot, please let me know down in the comments, was it actually in there and was it good? Was it of the likes of Battlefield 4? Was it as big? Is it as of a big deal as it was back in the day when I did this with my buddy here, Chewy? We did all of this together a few times, actually, and it was always fun. You really had to work together. That's what I loved about this whole Phantom Project in Battlefield 4. You had to work together. I'm trying to keep this short and sweet, all right? I'm not going to do the whole shebang. I'm not going to do a full guide. There's plenty of videos out there on the Phantom Project already. It's old news. Nobody wants to see that. But I want to give you an idea, maybe for new players. I want to give you an idea of what it was to do this whole Phantom Project thing, all right? One of the things, the way it worked, one of the demands was that you have to have premium, all right? Battlefield Premium was a must, and that would get you this Phantom Prospect assignment. Now, if I recall correctly, these were hidden in the beginning. Nobody knew. If I'm wrong, correct me, please, but that's how I remember it. Let's just say that. Now, you had to go to the leaderboards in Battle Log, all right? This was the server browser then, the Battle Log. Everybody hated it in the beginning, and now they praise it. I kind of like it, actually, now. I hated it back then as well, but you know, I'm a grumpy old sack, so just have to get used to things and then I'll like it eventually, I guess. You had to go to the leaderboards and there would be a little skull hidden, I believe it was on the bottom left corner of the screen. You would have to click it. Now, this skull has been moved. I had to Google it because it's been such a long time. So I'm going to read all of this from a post because there's no way in fucking hell that I can remember the whole fucking Phantom Project from the top of my dome. So this has been moved to the age ratings page. Now you can see here, there's a small skull almost camouflaged into the background. Now, this is where the fun begins. All right. You click that little skull and don't panic. You would think your PC is crashing, you know, this is the blue screen of death or some shit like that. It's not. Relax. All right. Now, for me, it says phase 4. For y'all, if you're doing this in 2025, which I've seen a lot of people on Reddit saying that they're actually doing it right now, which is fucking crazy to me. But hey, all the good to it, man. I fucking love this. It would say phase 1, probably, right? I don't remember what. It will probably say phase 1. Now, phase 1 is a code that you would have to enter. That code was bump in the night. All right. All one word, no spaces, bump in the night. What that would do was it would unlock these assignments. All right. You would have to get 200 kills with assault rifles, 200 kills with main battle tanks, and get a total of 300-meter headshot. Not that hard to do. So that was phase 1, and that would unlock you the Phantom Program dog tag, which was needed later on in the at the end of the Phantom Project. So that was really important. The second phase was also a code that you would have to enter in that blue screen of death page, which was Epic Dream Worlds, according to this post, with spaces. So Epic space, Dream space, Worlds, and that will get you this assignment, the Phantom Trainee, which you would have to get 200 kills with pistols, score 20 kills in a jet, and get 2 times shotgun ribbons in a round. Now, this one's not that hard. That one, you know, depending on if you're good with a pistol, it, you know, could take you a while or not. It's whatever. This one took me a long time, though, because I'm not a very good pilot. I never have been. I never will be. But it was fun to try, at least, you know. So this would unlock you the Phantom. I believe this was phase 2 would unlock Phantom weapon and vehicle ammo. All right. Now, phase 3 was also a code, but it was with numbers. It was 24344241893, which would unlock the Phantom Initiate assignment. You would have to get 200 LMG kills, 50 kills with explosives, and 25 road kills. Now, the road kills are not that hard to do, right? The other ones actually also not that hard. Just go into Operation Metro or Operation Locker, or, you know, just those meat grindy, brain dead games. Easy peasy. That would unlock you the Phantom Soldier camo. All right, that's what this is. This is where more fun even begins, because this assignment doesn't unlock until you get the bow, right? Because as you can see, get 200 kills with the Phantom and get 50 headshots with the Phantom. So what did all of this have to do with the last assignment? All these unlocks that you see right here, right? The dog tag, the Phantom skins for your vehicles, your soldier, and your weapon, those had to be equipped alongside 4 players, alongside some dog tags. Now, these dog tags, these ones right here, all right, these 4, you had to find these on specific maps, all right? The maps were, one dog tag was on Operation Hammerhead, one dog tag was on Giants of Karelia, if I hope I'm saying that correctly. One dog tag was on Operation Whiteout, and the last one was on Hangar 21. Now, if I recall correctly, there were multiple spawn locations for each dog tag on their specific map. All right, so there's tons of videos out there. Go look it up. There's images out there, you know, with an easy overview of where to find these. But the gist of it was, you had to spawn into a server, go by all those locations. Hopefully it was there. All right, there was a chance that it would spawn at one of the locations, and there would be a white small box, if I recall correctly, that you'd had to knife. All right, not shoot. I've shot a lot of them. You had to knife that box and interact with it, and then you would unlock one of these dog tags. Now, I think you could not get a dog tag for your buddy as well. You had to do it again in the new round. So that took quite a bit of time. But I mean, if you do this with 2, 3, or 4 people, you'll get it eventually. Pretty fast, pretty easy. It's not that hard to do. So once you found these 4 dog tags with your buddies, with your squad, and you would have completed these first 3 Phantom assignments, the next step was to go to the map called Hangar 21 and visit the elevator. Now, the elevator had some, let's say, requirements for you not to die, all right? You had to go down in the elevator. Everybody had to be equipped with the Phantom program dog tag. All of you had to be equipped with the Phantom camo for your soldier, for your weaponry. Just put everything Phantom that you just unlocked from the assignments on everything that you could, all right? Just to be sure, just to be safe, because we died a lot because, you know, we were missing a camo on something, right? So just equip it on everything. All right, so I joined a server on Hangar 21 just to show you guys that this is still being done. All right, the Phantom project is alive and well, and people are still looking for the dog tags. As you can see, one of the guys found a dog tag on B, so people are going there, all right, now probably to get that dog tag. But I wanted to show you guys the actual elevator for the Phantom project. So it's this one right here. If you're gonna do it, it's right at the top right, on the bottom of this building right here. And yeah, this is the elevator right here. And if I recall correctly, nothing is really happening right now, but if I step into the elevator, the lights should start to flicker. Yep, there it is. I can't remember if there's any audio cues or anything like that. Can I go down to show you guys that I'll die or not? Do you have to be with 4 people right now to go down even? It's been such a long time, dude. Yeah, I don't think I can show you guys that, but this is the elevator that you need to go down to with the 4 of you, with the dog tags equipped and everything that I just explained. Now, you go down into the elevator, and if you don't die, you would get into a room that was locked up, all right? There was a keypad there. You had to enter a code. The code was, according to this post, 1290-429-397648-970. Now, that would get you into the room with the Phantom bow in the middle of the room. Grabbing the bow unlocked the bow, but it did not unlock this right here, the Phantom Operative assignment. For that, in that same room, there were some lockers or some cabinets or something like that. You had to jump on top of those, if I recall correctly, interact with some documents, and that would get you this assignment. And that assignment was get 200 kills with the bow and 50 headshots with the bow. Just go into Metro lockers. You had to grind that one out. Not that hard in those specific maps. That would get you this premium black and white dog tag. And that, my friends, was an achievement back in the day, all right? This was a top-notch, from my experience at least, this was a top-notch experience with your squad, with your buddies, working together. And I enjoyed every single bit of the Phantom project in Battlefield 4. So the point of this video was so I could hear your guys' thoughts on my initial reaction when I saw that Phantom edition that you could pre-order. Do you guys think that it is a small hint to a new Phantom project in Battlefield 6? And if so, will it be of the likes of Battlefield 4? Will it be as huge as Battlefield 4? And most of all, most importantly, will it feel as good as in Battlefield 4? Because let me tell you, when we did this for the first time, it actually felt like an accomplishment. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think on this topic. And let me know if you did the Phantom project back in the day, and let me know how it felt. I really want to know that shit. I love reading that, all right? Now, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. If you didn't like it, then that's fine too, all right? I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.